actors and actresses, Hollywood is the goal. But what happens when you're done with Hollywood and set your sights on something else? Well, these 10 actors definitely found YouTube success more appealing than Hollywood. You won't believe who number 9 is. Is this your first time here? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. Now, here are 10 celebs who left Hollywood for YouTube. Hayley Williams. Remember Paramore? We used to be obsessed with them. Their punk rock edge with pop flair was enough to make us instant fans. We hoped that Paramore would be around forever, but when some of the members expressed feelings of discontent a few years back, we were unsure if the band could weather the storm. Even though some of the members quit, the band was able to keep trucking on and produce a new song now and then. But the lead singer, Hayley Williams, never seemed quite comfortable around all the glitz and glam of Hollywood. She was often showing up to award shows in something other than the conventional super expensive gown. So when she stepped out of the limelight a bit and started her own YouTube series, we were instantly hooked. She currently hosts the well-watched YouTube show Kiss Off for popular TV. In the show, Williams plays with different makeup looks, and honestly, we can't get enough. Hayley's look was always something that intrigued us, from her bright red hair to her interesting makeup. Style was kind of her thing, so the fact that we now get to watch her play with style and try out new trends and tricks is amazing. We love it, and we can't wait to tune in for more. Rainn Wilson. Who doesn't love The Office? We can't think of anyone. The hilarious sitcom centered around an office that produced paper. It was run by Michael Scott, who is probably the least capable boss of all time. The American version of the show started off as a remake of the UK series, but quickly gained such notoriety that most people completely forgot about the UK version. One of the main characters, Dwight, was the cause of many of the hilarious situations on the show. He was Michael's sidekick and always enforcing unnecessary rules on everyone. He was also extremely hungry for power, which made things a little awkward around the office sometimes. Dwight was played by Rainn Wilson. The role catapulted his fame to the next level. His character was even known by some people who had never watched the show. But once the show ended after several long seasons, it was unclear where Rainn Wilson would go next. Would he stick with comedy, or would he try something more serious? Well, while Rainn Wilson does do more acting gigs here and there, what we are really excited about is his YouTube channel. His channel, Soul Pancake, has become so popular that it won a Webby Award. He hosts celebrity interviews in his Metaphysical Milkshake series, and more. Lauren and China McClain. The transition from child star to adult star is never easy. What books most child actors their jobs is their cuteness. If you're an adorable child, you can book almost any job. As you get older though, cuteness alone won't score you any work. So a lot of children find the pressures of moving from child star to serious actor more than they can bear. For Lauren and China McClain, fame seemed to be something that came naturally. They broke out onto the scene in 2007's Daddy's Little Girls. The film did so well that it seemed like the two girls were destined for stardom. China had been in several movies since then, including Grown Ups and Ant Farm, but what really has solidified the pair is their YouTube channel. If you haven't discovered it, make sure to check it out. It's called Lauren and China, and through it, you really get a sense of who the girls are as people. They show you their personalities and are really down to earth on screen. On their channel, they're always playing jokes or completing challenges, so if you ever wanted to get to know Lauren and China, the best way to do it is through their channel on YouTube. Maisie Williams. Game of Thrones has quickly become a cult favorite. Everyone watches it. No matter your age, education, or background, you can find something to enjoy about Game of Thrones. People commonly have viewing parties to watch the show because they love it so much. As the show has transformed season after season, so have its characters. The ones who have survived are held near and dear to the fans' hearts. Maisie Williams plays Arya Stark on the famed television series. Her character is strong and resilient. She may be the strongest of all of her siblings, as she is the only one who has had to survive on her own. Though Maisie may have become a big star due to the HBO series, we know Williams in a much different way. Her YouTube channel is where she really shines. Her Maisie Williams channel features random moments of madness with Maisie Williams. On it, she showcases behind-the-scenes videos of Game of Thrones premieres, along with facts and videos on her personal life. We guess that Williams is probably getting quite busy with the new season of the HBO hit, but we are glad to see that she found the time to start this channel and share herself with us. We can't wait to see more. Allison Stoner. Breakdancing is amazing to watch. It must take so much skill and a lot of dedication to master. That's why when someone so young is able to do it, everyone is stunned. Alison Stoner broke onto the scene when she starred in some of Missy Elliott's music videos. Audiences were shocked when they saw how great this little girl could dance. Through those videos, she made it onto the big screen in Step Up. As a child, Stoner seemed to be on the fast track to fame, but as she got older, the gigs started drying up a bit. Most recently, she can be heard voicing Opal in Legend of Korra and Isabella Garcia Shapiro in Phineas and Ferb. Stoner may be stepping back from the Hollywood spotlight a bit, but that doesn't mean that she has fallen off the radar. No, Stoner has just been producing her own videos on her YouTube channel. Titled The Real Alison Stoner, the channel is the perfect mix of singing videos and personal clips. Did you know Stoner could sing? We didn't either until we saw one of her videos. What an amazing voice she has! We love how light and fun her channel is. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. Mackenzie Ziegler. Can you dance? And we don't mean in the kind of sorta way. We mean, can you really break it down? Well, Mackenzie Ziegler can, as we have seen in the hit show Dance Moms. While on air, that series was a favorite of moms, daughters, teens, and adults alike. Who wouldn't love to watch those girls killing it on the dance floor? Ziegler and her sister Maddie were two of the breakout performers on that show. Maddie went on to dance in singer Sia's music videos for Chandelier and Elastic Heart. She even became a judge on So You Think You Can Dance: The Next Generation. While Maddie may have gone on to fame on the television screen, Mackenzie has become popular through another outlet. Her YouTube channel, MacZ, has become wildly successful with almost 1 million followers. If you want to get to know Mackenzie's fun and playful side, we would definitely suggest checking out her channel. It is full of great tutorials, dance videos, and even pranks. If you're a dance fan or an aspiring dancer, Mackenzie's dance videos will probably be very inspirational, and you can continue to follow her life even though Dance Moms has ended. Jeanette McCurdy. Remember the hit show iCarly? The show premiered on Nickelodeon in 2007 and ran until 2012. It centered around Carly, played by Miranda Cosgrove, as she hosted an online web series. Jeanette McCurdy played Carly's best friend Sam. Her character was strong-willed and hilarious. Viewers immediately gravitated to her, so much so that she was even given a spin-off with the show Sam and Cat. The series followed two friends as they fell into crazy and odd situations when trying to make money. Unfortunately, the show only ran from 2013 to 2014. After it ended, it was unclear what McCurdy would do as far as her career was concerned. Since the show's wrap and her apparent fallout with Nickelodeon, she acted in a show called Between and a few other smaller projects. During this time, it seemed that McCurdy really wanted to show her fans who she really was. She started creating vines and funny videos where she would just talk to her fans like they were her friends. Recently, she started her own YouTube channel to document her life and her journey. The channel is pretty new as it was just published 5 months ago, but there's already lots of content. She has been pretty good about uploading videos regularly. Russell Brand. Comedians often have an easy time breaking into the film industry. Their jokes and jovial attitudes make them easy fits into lots of roles. Russell Brand is no exception to this rule. A few years ago, he was everywhere, in movies, hosting award shows, anywhere you looked. You could turn on any television or radio show and you would probably have seen or heard the name Brand. He was in the hilarious movie Get Him to the Greek and also hosted the MTV Movie Awards, which was no small feat. After hitting what seemed to be the height of his career, Brand took a serious turn after his divorce from pop star Katy Perry. Soon, his gigs seemed to dry up, and it was like he all but disappeared from Hollywood. But he didn't actually disappear. He just transferred his stardom to a whole new arena. His namesake YouTube channel is not what you would probably expect from Brand. Whereas he had been known for his comedy in Hollywood, his YouTube channel is actually very political. On it, he isn't afraid to call people out or say exactly what he is thinking. He often does a series called True News, where he hosts news segments and tackles tough issues. Darren Criss. Singing is always an amazing talent to witness. A lot of people can't even carry a tune, much less hit the notes that some famous singers reach on a daily basis. So when the show Glee came out, everyone was instantly drawn to it. Not only was there the normal drama of a teenage television show, but there was also singing. And not just any singing. Everyone on the show had an amazing voice. It was great to tune in every week to watch and hear the angelic voices of the cast. In the later seasons, one of those voices belonged to the very talented singer Darren Criss. From From his premiere on the show as the lead singer of Dalton Academy's Glee Club, the Dalton Academy Warblers, it was clear that he had star power. Chris won several awards for songs that he had done while on Glee. After Glee, Chris stepped out of the television limelight and focused on his singing. He went back to working with Star Kid Productions, a musical theater team he created in 2009. His YouTube channel, Team Star Kid, has over 400,000 followers, over 200 million viewers, and is growing every day. If you ever want your daily dose of musical theater, be sure to head over to this channel for some top quality singing. Ashley Tisdale. Ashley Tisdale used to be a household name. Everyone knew who she was. If you were a fan of the Disney Channel, probably seen Tisdale on a show or two. She was a main character in the hit Disney show The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. From there, she went on to have a lead role in the hit Disney Channel movie High School Musical. The movie became so popular that it was made into a franchise. Every kid wanted to be a part of that school. After her Disney days, Tisdale continued working for a bit. She began singing and released several songs. She also played a lead role in Scary Movie 5 and was in the show Clipped and Young and Hungry. But once her acting gigs started leveling out, she focused on YouTube. Initially, she had started a channel but became too busy to keep it up. But in 2016, she told her fans that she plans to devote more time to her YouTube channel and relaunched it. If you tune in, you can catch her giving makeup and fashion tips. She recently signed on with Style Hall, and now the platform has over 1.3 million subscribers across its channels. Each week, you can log into Tisdale's channel and find her sharing vlogs of her life, travel content, and even cooking videos. She also answers questions from fans, so if you have any questions for Tisdale, you might want to check out her channel. Well, that's it for 10 celebs who left Hollywood for YouTube. Were you surprised by anyone on this list? Did we miss anyone that you were hoping to see? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.